Good morning, everybody. If you've got something you need to come out about today and you're not quite sure how you're going to do it or how you can be more mindful during the process, you have come to the right place. We're going to talk about that and we're going to use tarot to get you there. Good morning. My name is Seth. I run Comingouttarot.com. You can always find out more about me over there. But while we're here, we're talking about how you are going to come out about whatever it is you got to come out about. I'm going to use Spellcaster's Tarot to get there today. And while I'm getting these cards in the right order, a little bit of housekeeping. If you haven't subscribed already and you're watching this on the replay, hi. Don't forget to subscribe so we can keep track of each other. And if at any time you find this content useful, hit that thumbs up button down there. Because not only does it let me know it's useful, it gets it in front of other people. And as always, if you would, share this out with your friends or anybody who you think might need to benefit from this message today. Don't keep me a secret, as my friend Melly says. Okay, we're almost there. That was a very satisfying shuffle. All right, here's our obstacle, action, mindfulness. Okay, obstacle today. What's in our way? Judgment. How we're going to get around that. 5 of Cups. And how you can be more mindful? Strength. Today, we're flanked by two... I have to tell you why the word flanked is important to me. We're flanked by two majors. We've got the minor in the middle. These majors, it's life lesson time. Every time these majors show up in this type of reading, we're always moving into life lesson time, especially since we're talking about how to do something that is so significant about coming out about stuff. That's something we can do over and over and over again, especially if we're coming out as gay, queer, all the things in the queer umbrella. But for anybody who has a practice of needing to come out about whatever the thing is, and we all do, coming out is now a term that's moved beyond the queer community. The experience of doing that isn't something that I think we should take lightly, because it's something that we can repeat and get better at every time. So today, biggest challenge, and we're going to take this is an easy one at face value. The biggest challenge to coming out is the fear of other people's judgment and how they see us, how we feel they see us, how we believe they see us, how we hear in our minds that they see us. Especially if you're coming out as gay, queer, anything under the queer umbrella, we tend to have this perception that other people are going to see us through their eyes, and they do. But the trick is that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are who you are. That's why the I Am What I Am anthem is so important to the gay community, because to be truly who you are and stand in front of people and honor that and say, I'm here for it, is one of the most powerful moments in anyone's life. And I think that, I had some blackberries and raspberries in my smoothie today, and there's little seeds in my teeth. They're driving me nuts. And that is really, really hard. But the amazing thing is that you've been called to be. All you have to do is step into the calling. So how are you going to do that? This is the Five of Cups. There is an opportunity to recognize the relationships in your life that are present today for a reason, and at the same time to honor those who need to move on. As we step into who we're meant to be, no matter what stage of life we're in, because it happens over and over again, as we step into who we're meant to be, sometimes you have to let those that no longer are supportive of where you are today, those that no longer serve your vision of tomorrow, sometimes they need to fall by the wayside, and that's okay. I was talking to somebody else about this recently. I think these are our soulmates. They're in our lives for a reason, and they're in our lives for a very short amount of time. They're not always with us for our entire life. Some of them are with us our entire lives, but not all of them are with us our entire lives. They come in and out of our seasons in order to help us through those seasons and to help our soul to grow in that time that it needs what they have to add, share, advise. And now is one of those times. Today is one of those days where you're emotionally shedding those who no longer serve, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that they're evil, bad, or you're like cutting them out of your life unless you really need to. But you're moving on, and so are they, and that's okay. Because what that does is make way for the relationships that aren't judgmental, that are supporting you, that are helping you towards this higher calling. How can you be more mindful during this process? Strength. I think there is an opportunity for us all today in the practice of whatever ritual means to you. If ritual means to you part of your Wiccan or your wit, I'm going to say this wrong. If you're a witch or if you're Wiccan, if you are Christian, if you are atheist, whatever your pattern is, whatever your ritual is, during your ritual today, and for some of it's taking a shower. Let's make it real. So for some of us, it's taking a shower and remembering that this is the pattern we go through every day, and that's how we get just through our day, is getting through the pattern. It's not always sitting in front of an altar, but that is a very specific ritual, and so is getting through the morning. So think of ritual in the way that works best for you. During ritual today, I would encourage you to think about what is your higher calling, what is the thing you're coming out about today, and who is it that's there who's the soulmate that's there with you today? Who's there holding you up? And there can be more than one. And how are they participating in your higher calling, your vision today? And how can you acknowledge that? And not just acknowledge. When I say acknowledge, I don't mean acknowledge for them. What I really mean is, that's the wrong word. What I really mean is, how can you acknowledge that that is a part of your life and honor it and accept it in? Because sometimes we push it away. How can you accept it in? All right. I hope this is helpful. If it is, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep track of each other, and hit that thumbs up button if you do find that this content is useful. This is such a powerful day. I'm so excited about it. Couple things. Yesterday I got to meet the tarot lady and Al from Al's Tarot in person. Incredible to meet Teresa. Incredible to meet Al. If you all get a chance to be in the sphere of these wonderful people, I would always encourage it. And it's opened up so many other welcoming doors to meet amazing new tarot readers through social media. I had a great quick conversation with Mantis Tarot on Instagram. If you're not following his Instagram, you should. He's got a great suggestion for patterns, which is what I talked to Teresa about on Tarot Bites, BYTES, her podcast about entertaining bites about tarot. Mantis had a great suggestion for you tarot geeks out there about flanking. So if this is the center card, what actions are going on in the center card that recognize these flanking cards, and how do they respond to, or how does this center card respond to these flanking cards? It's a really cool pattern idea, and and his Instagram's beautiful anyway, and I just actually love listening to his voice, so you should go check out his Instagram and his videos. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great Wednesday, and I will see you all later. See ya.